Hello everyone, I purchased a pop-up camper from Copart recently for $225. I didn't actually inspect this thing beforehand since the auction was kind of far away and I didn't really have the time to look at it. And I actually didn't expect it to go for this cheap to begin with. This was built by StarCraft in 1996 and from the outside it still looks pretty decent for its age. Right from the start, I noticed a balding tire, a small patch on the roof, and a slightly disfigured tongue jack, so nothing really out of the ordinary. I can't really tell why insurance salvaged this thing out in the first place. Buying this, I didn't expect much, and I was just hoping for a few good parts from a fish house, mainly the furnace, and scrap out the rest if all else fails. This model comes with a fancy looking retractable canopy, exterior propane hookup so you can cook or grill outside, and it does have a couple of speaker wires so you can listen to your jams. Up front it has a sealed battery compartment with a battery in there, which is completely dead of course, and also a propane tank which will come in handy for our testing later. Luckily the crank tool, or whatever it's actually called, it was included in the trailer, so let's see what it looks like inside. First thing first, I picked up a 30 to 15 amp converter on the way here so we can use shore power since the battery is no good. Surprisingly, the canvas looks pretty decent too. Right away I noticed a few patches here and there, but other than that it looks nice. There's two slide outs on each end that seem to work okay, but I'll need to read the manual to figure out how to actually support it properly. This is my first pop-up camper, so I don't really know much about them. I'm definitely not an expert. At first glance, the interior is looking decent as well. Everything is pretty clean, and if I did my math correct, I believe up to 6 people can sleep in here. It has 2 larger beds and a dinette table that converts into a bed as well. It has one of those convertible cabinets with a sink and also a place for a stainless steel 3-burner stove, which was included. It has a pretty neat quick disconnect system so it can be brought outside if you choose to cook outside. All 3 burners seem to work fine. I cranked the thermostat to see if the furnace would fire up since that was my main reason I bought this camper, and sure enough it did. Today is a chilly day, it's about 30 degrees, and this camper got warm very quickly. There's plenty of storage throughout the camper to keep all your junk, which is surprising for such a small looking thing. It even has a refrigerator built in as well below, although I can't really tell if it's working or not because it's so cold out today. It also has a CD, FM, AM stereo, but I can't seem to get it to work at the moment. It flashes from time to time, but that's about it. But these decks are not too expensive anyway though. On the ceiling is where you'd find the second half of the door, but I think something is missing or maybe broke since it doesn't latch together. And of course I could be doing something wrong too. Overall, this is a lot of camper for $225. You can't really buy much for that kind of money nowadays. Although my intentions were initially to part this thing out, I think I'll actually end up keeping it for myself. Maybe go camping once in a while or something. I'll find a use for it. Guys, I hope you learned something today. If not, maybe you can teach me something in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Until next time.